Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some more Unbanned Historic, I think is what it's called. And we're going to be playing some Bant Gates, some Bant Control, Uro, Field of the Dead, Gates kind of land drop deck. Prioritizing playing around things like Primevil, Titan, and Dryad, along with having Uro, which is a card we didn't have access to before, and Grazers to help us get there, and our promise to maybe help push things over for us if we need to. And Growth Spiral to add on to that ramp. Our package of everything else here, kind of just a value package there. If you want the deck list, here it is. This is Growth Spiral, just so we're aware. I understand like this is the one that we don't know, so if you don't know what this card is, it is Growth Spiral. But we are playing an 80 card deck with Yorion to fit in all of these lands, which I'm just now realizing I probably could have moved so they would all be on screen. But okay, here is the entire deck list. But I hope you all enjoy. It was definitely a fun game. Obviously, we fold the channel, but most decks do anyway. Outside of that, the games were really fun and exciting to play, and I hope you enjoy them. We keep this. All my lands enter tap because I don't like playing the game fair. Tap land. Tap land. Untap land. What if I draw a breeding pool? That's some king shit right there. That's what I'm talking about. I love this card. This card's so cool. You don't get like a lot of keywords on a one drop. Like at least for when that was kind of printed. This is like right before like I think power spiking started happening really hard. Zombies. Yo. I mean, I should have swords this first before it got extra life, but like shouldn't matter too much. We'll play a maze and we'll pass, and we'll hope this hits, or we have to reprieve something, which I'm definitely down to just reprieve instead if they try to throw a 3-drop in here, or that card. Yep, we didn't hit a land, so now it doesn't feel as bad. When this dies, you may pay black. If you do, return to your own hand. When it dies, you may pay X and do return other zombies. Getting my noodle bonked. No land here. What a cringe day. Try. Oh, we hit a land there, so it's not all lost. We just have to take kind of a beating this turn, which sucks. They're going so wide, I can't handle it. Okay, that. If there was a card to help me handle this, it'd be that. Can this be activated at any time? I should be able to do this. Tinker Bones? Oh no. Not the Tinker boy. Yeah. Just can tap for any color that the land I have can produce. Do I have any gates that come in untapped? No. No. Brutal. Like I do, but it doesn't work quite the way we'd want. We'd want it to work with Growth Spiral here. We'll play this out. Play Maze's End. Play that. We have Growth Spiral plus Counterspell up. We'll end. Just gonna have to start bullying some stuff. Hopefully. Pretty far from that being active. Getting zombied out of my mind. Yeah? Uh-huh. We'll block because we're trying to preserve a life total. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Do this. Yep. You could argue that we go get gates, but we're gonna go grab 2 of these. And this is why Field of the Dead's banned, if you didn't know. We'll enter this tapped. I don't know if you know this. This card should stay super banned. I always feel like there's a chance that it's like okay and fine. And then like that happens where I'm like play a Titan, make 4 zombies, play land from hand, make a 6 total. I played 1 creature and made 7 total. Or I have 7 in total. Going math, they're going to equip to their menace creature. I'll double block. You have to be careful because the Primevil Titan attack is pretty brutal. How many gates I got in play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not a different gate, so let's play this. Double field here. Let's play Titan, or not Titan, but a Dryad. We could seek a card, but I'm gonna go ahead and return this. We need to grab a different gate. I know I don't have a Demir Guild gate without triple checking my battlefield here. Then I can also play this maze back down, do all this nonsense. I can play this. I can play Teferi and draw, and then hold up counterspell. Raw. Attack with all these. I have 4 of these, so I need 1. That's what that, I guess that's one way to count if I have that guild gate or that gate in the play or not. I will make it be blue. You can check if you have the gate in or not if you have 4 copies in your deck. It does have trample, but you can return that from the graveyard, so I get why you're playing it. Fairy will untap. I'm just gonna do my Simic ones in case my Dryad has to die here. So I'll still have double blue, although I have a counterspell here, so unsure how we lose from this spot. I mean, I'm gonna fire off a counterspell on about anything randomly. I don't think I have the white one in play now. Wow. I can actually win on my end step if I didn't attack at all. I could play this gate, which I don't have one in play of. Attack with Titan, get the other 2, or even use Maze's End, and then plus with Teferi and get it back. I'm just gonna triple, quadruple block. What am I doing? Just attack. They feel the need to do something, then let them. White and, I don't know, green one. I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay. Sure. Go first. I can hold up turn 1 swords, but I don't think it's necessarily necessary. I will make sure I can hold it up next turn, though. On a red, one of the reasons to hold it up. So, I'm gonna get away with that a little bit. Now it feels bad because I drew a Grazer, but we still have lands to benefit off this Grazer, and Grazer will be good here coming in on the next couple turns. They have Lightning Bolt, though. Hey, I know what a check in the format looks like more than that card right there. If you don't know what a check in a format means, Killafine acts as a card that you have to answer the turn it comes in, and if you don't, you lose the game. The format checker. This is basically what they would do is they would cast a ton of spells like bolt or trample effects. I think Killafine just has trample, right? No, but every instant sorcery you cast, it gets a plus 3/0. So it just grows so exponentially fast that you just can't keep up with. So we'll play this, we'll buy this, and we'll play a Grazer for life total protection. We'll land, and we'll just say pass here. We'll get to play a Primevil Titan and do not the Field of the Dead plan because we have too many of the same lands. We only have 4 different types. Field of the Dead would count as 1 type, and then we'll probably grab a Maze's End. So I'm definitely grabbing a Field of the Dead. Allows me to Guild Gate. Primevil Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, I can grab Field of the Dead now. Field of the Dead, and like I said, we will grab a Maze's End to constantly make sure we're hitting those land drops. Make 2 more zombies, have them hold aside, and we'll just pass. Wait 1 more turn. Gorion coming down next turn is going to cause a lot of problems to happen. Because we can activate Maze's End, get another land, like a gate into play. I mean, we're going to try to block and eat up as much as we can. These don't have prowess. Block. Double block here just in case. I don't really care about the colors too much. Could be like an Ember Cleave. We have to be careful of that. We'll do this. Let's do some wacky blocks. I would assume the Forest Chanter is what they want to target the most. That's why I threw 2 blocks in front of it. Because it does have 3/1. Because this does have like ward on it and it has prowess, so it'd get big. So that's why I was like worried about maybe giving it trample. I'm not 100% sure what all the alchemy cards are. So I do have to like be careful myself to make sure I don't do anything goofy. But they lose their whole board. I'm going to lose my Dryad as well, I would imagine. That's going to... He just go face? I mean, fair enough, King. I can activate this. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go grab the Plaza. It's not a gate, right? Yeah, it's not a gate, so I can't grab it. We will grab, however, an Azorius Guild Gate, because that's what we need. Play this, of course. Am I able to hold up Yorion and counterspell? No. But I will just go ahead and start putting under pressure and hold up counterspell. They only have 2 lands in play and a Dwarven Forge Chanter, so I feel pretty safe to just hold up a counterspell. And they play 3rd land. One of these is not my biggest concern. It can be, but I think playing a counterspell for what they want to play after. We know their whole hand spells. This is only what this can be activated at instant speed. Why can this be activated at instant speed? Yo, these are alchemy cards. Y'all blessed. Straight up. This is a buff here. We counter it. If we counter that, it's going to go to a 2/4, and we'll trade it off. Just leave the battlefield. When it dies, sure. I'll have you pick that back up. I have a Baldur's Gate. No. Oh, let's go get one. Baldur's Gate. Make a zombie. I would like you to make 3 mana. No. Sorry. Do this. Make green to make 7. I'll play Primevil then. Yep. Field of the Dead. I could do the gates thing, but I also can just do this. Alright. Sure. And now we'll go to attack. Good grades are alpha swing, but I don't plan on it. Gate. Gate. It just gets absurd. I could count, I guess, and see. I just don't want to spend the whole time counting, you know? Sure. There's like no point. I'd rather just in this spot just go be aggressive. Who goes first? I mean, our hand's bad. I mean, I'm gonna try to keep. It's not gonna matter. I'm playing against channel anyway. Like 8 malls? That's their whole hand, right? There's no way they have anything left. So stupid, dude. I hope they rip it off the top. Well, folks, I don't know what the problem with channel is. It seems easy. I'm gonna call the video. I have no idea how many games I've played. Yeah. So things to talk about. This is where I was in the deck list. I'm unsure where to go leading forward. Like Big Teferi was cool. Navigation Orb, honestly, an unbanned historic felt actually kind of slow because we have access to all this. Like having access to all this kind of made like this always feel slow, especially like Hour of Promise as well. So these are kind of unnecessary. At least I felt in my games that I played so far. All this right here is enough. However, you can start doing some other things, like for example, a card we weren't playing. These just come up. We weren't playing Oko at all. Obviously, Oko is banned everywhere for a reason. So as you can see in the top corner, he's banned everywhere for a reason. But he's really good. He can help you battle out games that you need to. It can get rid of like permanents that can't quite interact with too well, like artifacts and things of that nature. But it can also make you food so you can survive, and you have the mana to definitely do it. Another card is a blue alchemy card. I'm not sure what it is, but it goes and gets spells. Jointed Exploration is another card you could play. You could argue maybe something like Brainstorm to ensure you hit those land drops, or whatever. Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time was the other card. Once Upon a Time. You could also play this. Spells you cast. It'll just basically help you hit your lands or whatever early. Like this is basically reads, I'm a land drop for free, potentially in the early game, especially when you have those malls. Or it can be like, find like your creatures like your Grazer or your Dryad or your Uros and whatnot for free. So those are a couple things you can play that we didn't play. Other than that, the deck actually probably did well. Obviously, this isn't the most competitive format, and channel does exist, which is like, sure, you fold to it. This is probably the most messed up deck in the format. Like, I don't know what to do. You will just fold to that deck. But outside of playing against that specific deck, this format's actually really, really fun and really kind of cool. You almost feel like you're playing Modern, but slightly more powerful, actually, because you have a lot of those cards that they're playing currently. Now, we don't have access to Solitude, Fury, Grief, and all those, which is actually a good thing in my opinion, because those too many free spells like that gets kind of annoying very quick. We have Ephemerate, we have Malakar Rebirth and all that, so like Scam would be a thing. And Blood Moon's actually not on here either, so it might be fine. But it is a little bit weird to try to play against Scam, especially in a best of one format where it probably does its best impression that in game one. But other than that, I enjoyed the deck a lot. I hope you did as well, and I will see you all around in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.